gentlemen, on behalf of Directorate of Film Festivals, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, I welcome you all to the Indian Panorama Film Festival, that is public screening of Indian Panorama 2015 films. As you all know, Indian Panorama is a very significant and important section of International Film Festival of India. Indian Panorama was an initiative to select films of cinematic, thematic, and aesthetic excellence and to showcase to the world. In 2015, out of record number of entries, 26 feature films and 21 non-feature films were selected by the Indian Panorama juries. So we would like to begin the evening with the felicitation of our chief guest for the evening. I would request Secretary Information and Broadcasting, Shri Sunil Arora ji, to please come on the stage, sir. And I would request Shri C. Senthil Rajan, Director DFF, to welcome him with a bouquet. I would request both of you to stay on a stage for a while. Now, I would like to invite director of the non-feature film of the evening, Daughters of the Mother India, Vibha Bakshi, on the stage. Vibha ji. साथ ही गुजारिश है सचिव सूचना एवं प्रसारण मंत्रालय श्री सुनील अरोड़ा जी से कि वो फूलों से विभा बख्शी जी का स्वागत करें. Can we have a round of applause for the amazing director? और साथ ही आज महोत्सव की ओपनिंग फीचर फिल्म है सिनेमा वाला. उसके निर्देशक कौशिक गांगुली भी इस वक्त हमारे बीच मौजूद हैं. कौशिक जी, आपसे भी गुजारिश है आप भी स्टेज पर आएं. निवेदन है सचिव सूचना एवं प्रसारण मंत्रालय श्री सुनील अरोड़ा जी कि वो गुलदस्ते से कौशिक गांगुली जी का स्वागत करें. Now we will have our traditional auspicious lamp lighting ceremony as a tribute to Mother Saraswati. I would request all the dignitaries present on the stage, please light the ceremonial lamp. श्री के संजय मूर्ति जी, संयुक्त सचिव फिल्म सूचना एवं प्रसारण मंत्रालय, सर आपसे भी गुजारिश है आप मंच पर आएं. तो दीप प्रज्वलन के साथ इस शाम का शुभारंभ हुआ है. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप सभी का. आप सभी से आग्रह है कि आप सभागार में अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें. लेकिन गुजारिश है सचिव सूचना एवं प्रसारण मंत्रालय श्री सुनील अरोड़ा जी से कि वो यहाँ मौजूद अतिथियों व दर्शकों को संबोधित करें. सर, हम सभी जानते हैं कि आप भारत के अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फिल्म महोत्सव और खासकर भारतीय पैनोरमा खंड से बहुत करीबी से जुड़े रहे हैं, तो इस मौके पर आपने विचार साझा करें.
विभा जी, कौशिक गांगुली जी, my colleagues Sanjay, Anshu, Director Mr. Senthil, and our colleagues from the Directorate, Rizwan, Prashant, Indrani, Tanu, and all the friends. Vibhaji's family who are here in full strength. Thanks to you for having come here. I asked Senthil whether this introductory kind of speech is really required, and since he is a director, he told me yes, it is required, so here I am. This is a kind of continuation in a way of the IFFI. So in IFFI, which happened in Goa very recently, we had an Indian panorama there were a record number of 384 entries in the Indian Panorama, including 238 feature and 146 non-feature films. 26 films were selected in jury, which includes films in Bangla, Bodo, Hindi, Kannada, Konkani, Malayalam, Sanskrit, Tamil, and Marathi, etc. 21 non-feature films were selected, representing best of Indian and short documentary films. I was asking Senthil, because I had come here at about almost 4:40, that at sharp 5 we should go in. He says we have to wait for the theatre to fill in. So my own view is that a few selected connoisseurs are kind of most welcome, so we don't really have to wait for theatres to fill in. Vibhaji, Kaushikji, their work, their lives, their creativity, that needs no further introduction. As a matter of fact, in art world is very strange. Somebody said that कदरदां कीमते बाजार से आगे न बढ़े, कदरदां कीमते बाजार से आगे न बढ़े, फन की दहलीज पे फनकार ने दम तोड़ दिया. But that no longer is the case. Now the artists, for a very long time, thanks to the kind of stakeholders in the private sector, in business circles, amongst the universities, the various film schools of the world, the various directorates, at least this is being ensured that कदरदां तो कीमते बाजार से आगे भी बढ़ें और कोई भी अपना फन की दहलीज पे दम तोड़ने की नौबत ना आए. This is a very difficult space. One knows about this space as a viewer, and one has been seeing the movies, classical movies as we all call them. And in Goa, the best thing which was done by my colleagues was to arrange a series of interactions with some most iconic directors in the country. And we felt that this is indeed something which is in which the system should do far more than it's doing. So what is system going to or trying to do? I'll just briefly tell you in 2-3 minutes. After a 3-hour interaction which we had with the almost 13-14 directors, we have decided that we will start, because cinema is the ultimate soft power of this country, we will start a film facilitation office in our country, housed in NFDC in Delhi and monitored by the ministry. The idea of having this office is to kind of connect the dots and put people together and let the film productions, as Shyam Benegalji in that meeting very succinctly put it. He said that if we are damaging a monument advertently or inadvertently, or if we are damaging if we are harming the environment, or there is a movie which has some implications for the national security or integrity, bearing that we are artists, let's just leave us alone and let us do our work. That is what this film felicitation office would be doing. Secondly, from this year, when we discussed this idea with both our ministers, this proposal has been agreed to in writing. Anshu had put up a press note to me 3 days back. She must be quite irritated that I was sitting on it. I was actually not sitting on it. I wanted to say something about it today. That from this National Film Festival, one state would be chosen for being a most film-friendly state. This has also been approved. And because we found when we had this meeting in Goa with the directors that they had all kinds of experiences from very good to very bad. So trying to kind of find a middle space, I have already written a letter today to all the chief secretaries, telling them about this thing. And this will be the first time that award will be given at the National Film Festival, Film Awards, by the Honorable President of India to a state or a union territory which does the most for the convenience of filmmaking. So these are the two small baby steps which we have tried to take. And now I leave it between you and the movies. Please enjoy. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर। हम सभी जानते हैं कि सिनेमा और भारतीयों का तो बहुत ही ख़ास नाता है और कितने गंभीर हैं हम सिनेमा को लेकर आज सरकार की तरफ से, वो भी इस बात की हमें बानगी देखने को मिली। और अब हम बात करेंगे उन दो बेहद खूबसूरत फिल्मों की जिनसे इस महोत्सव की शुरुआत हो रही है। नॉन फीचर फिल्म श्रेणी में है विभा बख्शी निर्देशित डॉटर्स ऑफ मदर इंडिया। इसके निर्माता हैं V2 फिल्म्स एंड डिज़ाइन एंड द फिल्म वॉज अवॉर्डेड द बेस्ट फिल्म ऑन सोशल इशूज़ इन द 62nd National Film Awards. So Vibhaji, please, I would request you to come on the stage and introduce your film to the audience. Please, the round of applause. Can we welcome the director?
How much time do I have? Take your time. Okay. First of all, a very, very big thank you to everyone who's present here. Documentaries is a tough field. It's very, very hard to bring the audience in and to keep them engaged. But I have to say that a very small film called Daughters of Mother India has taken, I guess it's people like you who've taken the movement forward. It's really about what happened to India after the night of Nirbhaya. Like any one of you, I was an ordinary person that was searching for answers. I was in Delhi when the protests broke out, and I was a proud daughter of India, because I don't think any other country in the world has reacted the way we did to a gender crime. And I think it became a cry of my conscience, and that resulted in Daughters of Mother India. I knew during this entire part for me searching answers, the police was an integral part. I just had to get them. And I think at that time, Police Commissioner Neeraj Kumar did not want to hear the word camera, journalist, filmmaker. They were very bad words, but we were able to gain access to him. And I went very prepared to speak to the police commissioner as to why he must give access. And our meeting lasted for 2 minutes. I told him, I am a stakeholder in this society. If we lose this momentum, I have everything to lose. And he turned around and said, I am a father of 2 daughters. And we had gained access to the Delhi Police Control and Command Room. Since then, this very small film, I think the people of India took it forward. We are in 200 schools. The police across the country are screening the film to gender sensitize the force. We've completed 100 screenings, both in India and internationally. And for this, I say a big, big thank you to each one of you. May the momentum, may the issue, the urgent and burning issue of gender violence and safety for women and children get the deserved attention. Thank you so much to the Directorate of Films, to the Information and Broadcasting Ministry. I think the National Award really opened many more doors, and for that I'm internally grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Vibhaji, for those words. The momentum is on and we all are with you. The Feature film of the evening is Cinema Wala, directed by Kaushik Ganguly and produced by Shri Venkatesh Films. कौशिक गांगुली, जैसा कि आप सभी जानते हैं, बहुत ही मशहूर फिल्मकार हैं और इनके नाम के साथ जुड़े हैं राष्ट्रीय व अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सम्मानों की एक लंबी फहरिस्त। अपूर्व पंचाली, शाब्दो, लैपटॉप जैसी यादगार फिल्मों के यही रचयिता हैं। और सो प्लीज़ कौशिक गांगुली जी, आई विल रिक्वेस्ट यू टू कम टू द स्टेज एंड इंट्रोड्यूस योर लेटेस्ट मास्टरपीस सिनेमा वाला। कौशिक गांगुली और भारतीय पैनोरमा का भी बेहद गहरा रिश्ता रहा है। आपको बता दें कि 2010 से लगातार कौशिक गांगुली की फिल्म भारतीय पैनोरमा में चयनित होती रही है। एम आई राइट सर? सो प्लीज़ कम।
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Secretary, Information Broadcasting, Mr. Arora, Director of Films, Mr. Senthil Rajan, and the entire family of DFF. This is the consecutive 6th year in Indian Panorama, and I have received one of my biggest accolade through this film, Cinema Wala, which is UNESCO Fellini Award. And I'm really indebted to IFI. This is a tremendous step taken by them, and they have made something very special. If I can remember correctly, Mr. Rajan in one of his seminars mentioned clearly there's nothing called regional cinema. Whatever we are making, it's finally an Indian cinema. So that was great respect shown to regional cinema. Thank you so much, Mr. Rajan, for saying that. Just for your record, there were 700 single-screen theaters we knew, running cinemas all over the country. The 700 theaters only in West Bengal used to run films on celluloid. Now it has come down to, unfortunately, 250 theaters, and all of them are digitized. I find it very emotional to bid farewell to celluloid, what I've done in this film. All I want to say, there are rituals of pujas, there are rituals behind filmmaking. Never think that digitization of cinema or digital cinema has made things easy for us. The moment we start thinking that filmmaking has become easy, filmmaking has become so easy that you can make a full film with your mobile phone, it's fine, but don't skip the steps, don't skip the rituals of filmmaking. I'm very lucky. I've made 16 films, and among them 10 films are shot on celluloid. And now I cannot ask for celluloid to my producers, but there are no reasons, because they're very high quality digital format we have got, and I know that we have to progress. There'll be superior digital formats coming. Cinema will be absolutely accessible to all corners of the country, and that fascinating job is doing this Panorama Indian Festival. Director of Films, after this festival, they will be taking this festival to all parts of the India. So it's a fascinating effort by them, and please give them a big hand for this. I'm not very fond of Q&A after the screening. I prefer you to stay within the films. I hope the number of heads will increase slowly. But I promise I'll stay outside, and I'll wait for you and come and interact with me. Thank you so much, and please enjoy Cinema Wala.
यकीनन हम सभी आभारी हैं कौशिक गांगुली जैसे फिल्मकार के लिए, जिन्होंने सिनेमा के उस सुनहरे दौर को संजोए रखने में अपना गहरा योगदान दिया है। और नाउ वी वुड स्टार्ट द स्क्रीनिंग इन फ्यू मिनट्स। The first film is Daughters of Mother India, is a filmmaker's journey through the aftermath of the brutal rape and murder of 23-year-old medical intern in Delhi on December 16, 2012. For weeks, the nation witnessed gender consciousness and extraordinary solidarity among ordinary citizens. This documentary delves inside Indian society, the government, police, judiciary, and community groups who are provoking a national dialogue on the current sexist attitudes of Indian society and how to change them. The film will be in English and Hindi, and it will run for 45 minutes, followed by the feature film of the evening, Cinema Wala, which is a tribute to the remaining few single screens that are home to the cellulite, the projector, and the skilled projectionist. Cinema Wala is a film about a father-son relationship set against the backdrop of cinema. And as Kaushik Ganguly ji told you, we'll also have the question and answer session after both the screenings. The filmmakers will be here with us, so you can ask if you have any queries. Cinema Wala will be in Bengali, and it will run for 105 minutes. So thank you so much, all of you, to come and attending this festival. Please, I'll request you to put your phones on silent mode and enjoy the evening. Thank you so much.